When I was a child, video games were always challenging no matter what game it was. But there was always the seemingly impossible parts of video games, levels, and just games in general, that destroyed your little childlike mind and made you question if the task was possible at all, or why they'd have something in the game so difficult in the first place. So that's what we're here to talk about. Starting us off is Donkey Kong Country's Minecart Carnage. So let me just say that there is harder levels in Donkey Kong Country, but the fact that their level is so close to the beginning, being 8 levels from the start of the game, gives it an incredibly large skill curve to overcome, and as a youngling while you're still learning coordination and dexterity, that's exactly why this level sticks out so much. For starters, there's an incredible amount of temptation in this level. The 3 standouts for me starts with a bunch of bananas on the edge of a rail leading into a death pit, an extra life below a rail, and the third is an N that seems to be only collectible by a character's hitbox at the front of the cart, not the back. All of these require near pixel perfect inputs. The reason I mention these sticking points is because it's showing us what we can obtain and making us decide if these rewards are worth sacrificing both Kongs for. I can only talk for myself, but split second decisions are a huge cause of anxiety, leading to immediate hesitation and mistakes. So while mulling over the level, I asked my brother what he thought at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, Pete, what do you remember of Minecart Carnage?
I don't know, it felt a bit weird. Like, it was just a bit of a weird level. Like, I never really expected that. You know, even when I played it again, I didn't expect that level. Like, those levels are just fucking weird.
Do you finish it a lot faster as an adult?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot easier.
It's imprinted in my mind as a child as being really hard.
Yeah, and it's not.
Yeah, not really. It took me
It only
5 minutes. I died a bunch, so it was a really bad run, but yeah. So even Petey remembers it as being an anomaly, and I guess that's stuck in his head for the same reason. It requires a lot of repetition as a youngling to complete, and afterwards your hand would be all clammy, as if you just won a game of PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. So overall the level's a total bastard, but this minecart level was also the very beginning of what was to become a very dreaded part of every Donkey Kong Country game to this day. The ultimate idea for this series is to explore levels and experiences from our youth, and the imprints they've left in our mind. I want to tug at that nostalgia and really try and hit home at how I felt playing these games, because at the end of the day, all I have is my own experiences. So hopefully this takes you back too, if even briefly. So now it's time for the speedrun version that would have blown my mind, and I would never have found it outside of a cheap magazine or somebody telling me at school, but I just YouTubed it. And lastly, if you do like this, make sure you subscribe, because there will be more stuff coming up, and also on Twitch. If you want to follow me on Twitch, if you like the live stream stuff, because I do play all these games beforehand on the stream and have a bit of a discussion about it. You can definitely get in contact with me there. I'm always keeping a bit of a chat on there, so let's get it going. I'd also like to know if you have an idea for yourself on different levels. You can comment below. You can email me at the.bros.dude@gmail.com. In as much detail as you like. I might even ask you to come on Discord if you're comfortable with that for a bit of an in-depth chat, so we can have a bit of a discussion. I also plan on making these a few minutes each, and not really any 10-minute long videos, not for this series anyway. And more than anything, thank you for the time, and I'll see you next time.